If you win, you manifested it. Fantastic. If you lose, you would have spent so much time imagining it that you're really going to want it. And because you're really going to want it in your mind, you're going to be more motivated to work hard than ever before. Most of you do not use your mind for what it's for. You've forgotten how to imagine things. But you cannot close your eyes and vividly imagine. You can't give yourself goosebumps. You can't evoke an emotion in yourself anymore. This is an age-old skill that humans had very recently up till social media. You should be able to close your mind and imagine the life you want to live so viscerally, to the point where you can taste it, so that this reality, the one outside of your mind, feels like nothing but a prelude, a ramp, which allows you to get where you want to go. The mind is that powerful. If you ask any champion of anything, they always envision themselves as champion all of the time. And the reason they do that is, one, so they feel confident, but two, so that if they don't become champion, they're more angry and more motivated for the next attempt to ensure that they do become champion. So that's the mentality and the mindset you have to have. Your mind is your number one ally in all things. A lot of you have been sabotaged internally by your own mind. Your own psyche is working against you. When you have negative thoughts that prevent you from being the best version of yourself, you should understand that your mind is attempting to betray you, and you should feel disgust because you have enough enemies. There are enough people in that opposing trench trying to destroy you. If you're watching this and listening to this right now, I promise you, if I were to give a button to most humans on this planet, if I were to go up to an average man, 25-year-old man of average income anywhere in the world, and say, if you press this button, this guy's gonna die. And I'll show a picture of you holding your dog.
Good day, my friends. A little bit of masculine motivations to start, as always. Traders, how is everybody doing? We have an interesting time upon us. This is exciting. Very, very exciting. You know what? I think we're going to start with Bitcoin, actually. Some BTC. This was definitely an easy confirmed prediction. Long-term prediction. Oh, I guess I was half correct. 67 we're holding, right? Let's get this wider angle going. Holding. Let's see. Staying within the trend lines. Right? They're not always down to the exact point. However, that's pretty damn close too. Now, just because you see that little wick bounce does not mean it's over. No, it does not. We could even state that it could even go as far down to here. Right in there. We could even see it go as far down into here. I wouldn't say it's technically breaking trend if it is a huge sell-off until it's somewhere below like 62,000. But for now, you could even toss a buy position in. This is a potential bounce, you know. However, a lot of this has to do with the election coming. Trump and Kamala Harris going at odds with each other, right? There's a lot that has to do with the election coming. If Trump gets into power, I expect a huge jump in BTC to rally. Everything will jump behind. It's almost definite, especially with other stocks. I'm going to dive into some other stocks in a different video, but so far, long-term prediction. If he does get into power, definitely expecting something like 76 easily, and then sky's the limit, right? So the next few days, next week or so, are gonna. I wouldn't even trade right now if I were you guys. The next week or so, big time in human history, especially to do with stocks or cryptocurrencies. And as we all know, the Bitcoin is like an anchor for a lot of cryptos. So this is gonna judge the base of a lot of different cryptos. If Trump gets into power, I expect this all to rally, and we're on a nice big upswing. If Kamala gets into power, I expect this dump to further. Maybe not. Yeah, it could go as far down as 56. We're going to have to see and find out. But so far, short term, if you guys are trading, this is an unconfirmed, of how far it's going to go down dump. Let it, wait for confirmation. Let it finish its sell off. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, real reason I brought this video about gold. Holy. Okay, so let's break it down. So if the economy is doing very well, gold will drop. That's how it's always been. If the economy is going bad, which it is right now, gold will skyrocket. This is like $100 past a prediction, well, almost hit 28 regardless. So this is what I was saying earlier in a short. This is essentially the calming before the storm. We're on day timer, right? The market did next to no traffic today, did absolutely nothing. It just kind of hung around, see a nice, just flat, just hanging around 27.36. It's just hanging around until the decision is made. Other traders know this. That's what I mean. It's calm. All the traders are waiting, as you should, waiting for the correct opportunity. So, here's the prediction. If he gets into power, we got some nice short positions to get into. A big, long trend all the way down, guys. However, it also depends on what happens in the Middle East as well. If let's say, okay, we're just gonna give some ideas out there, some theories, possibilities. If he gets into power and the economy does well, that's not enough for it just to dump. He also says he's going to crush the war in Ukraine within a day, so on. I believe it. He's going to stop the conflicts in the Middle East. I believe it. But that depends whether he does or he doesn't. Say he does, then yes, gold is going to fly on down, hop in a short position. Believe I will make a video about it. However, if he does not get into power, and if somehow Kamala does win, expect this to go to 3,000. I think that is a very large possibility. Everybody should not take lightly. I think it's very, very possible. Democrats are kind of slimy, so to speak. I shouldn't pick sides in an informational video, but be careful, guys. So tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, very, very important days. I say in a short prediction, honestly, until we have a concrete answer of who's president for 2024, it's just gonna sit like this. However, if conflict continued to rise, let's say Iran and Israel keep bombing each other, I would definitely expect another rise to at least 28 to at least 2,800. If a ceasefire continues, maybe it'll come on down to here somewhere. These are too high numbers. Hold on. But a sell-off or a trend in either direction, up or down, is inevitable. And just waiting for confirmation and waiting for the right time. That's all you guys need, and you could profit very much from this, guys. I'm expecting at least a 30% return on this. And if you're doing some super leveraging, just be careful. My overall advice would be, do not trade until you have a concrete answer of who's president, because this affects the entire world. This affects the entire market, guys. Be careful. And as always, stay safe and good luck.